Anmitsu Okada, the designer of Hina Kurihara, the character who served as the navigator in the now-defunct mobile game Digimon Lynx, recently shared artwork of Hina in summer fashion, featuring her in a swimsuit. Many fans of the game still feel strongly about it, and any news about the game resonates deeply. Let's not forget that in the game's story, Hina developed feelings for the player. The Digimon designer, as Maria reposted the reveal of the Paldramon figure package illustration. From Digimon Adventure 02, the Figure Rise Standard Amplified Paldramon is set to release on the 28th. It features a retractable mechanism in the Desperado Blaster and can also transform into a combined state as an amplified original gimmick. As Maria also mentioned that any requests for future Digimon figures should be included in the survey provided with the plastic model kits. Kuman profile has been added to the official encyclopedia. Kuman, a holy beast Digimon, has been spotted in the forests of the digital world for ages. It has large horns on its head and abdomen, from which tubular instruments grow, allowing it to play a variety of melodies. Peaceful by nature, Kuman enjoys making music with bird Digimon perched on its horns. However, it can release loud warning sounds to repel intruders. Its music can revive barren lands by making vegetation grow and even resurrect fallen woodland Digimon as Digi-eggs. Its special abilities include Celtic Bind, a sound that immobilizes enemies, and Scatter Gorm Glass, where its tail stirs leaves to attack its foes. In this week's Terriermon Assistant program, he talked about deciding on his own greeting intro, for which he asked fans for ideas in the first program and received more than 400 comments. He kicked off with something 4 people suggested: Kon Terrier, a combination of the Japanese word for hello, konnichiwa, and his name, similar to the following introductions that combined words for hello in both Japanese and English, as well as his own name or simply the word Digimon. Kon Digi, Digi Morning, Terilo, and Digiosu, with Osu being a masculine Japanese greeting. Then came the typical Digi-Digi and Mon-Mon. Next were combinations using his own skills, Konbachi-gu and Kon Petit Twister. He then shifted to longer greetings, the kind that idols use when they step onto the stage, like Digi-Destined, Welcome to my video, or People of the Real World, Digital Gate Open. This is Terriermon Assistant, the official Digimon ambassador. I love meat. Lots of meat. Konniku wa, a combination of konnichiwa and niku, which means meat in Japanese. He also considered something along the lines of, Terry Lab is about to start? Something more fitting for a preschool teacher. The much-anticipated Momentai moment followed. Momentai, I'm full of energy today. He noted, though, that this is a catchphrase of Terriermon, Henry's partner from Digimon Tamers. He said he likes it too, but it's not his personal greeting. He wants something more unique to him. Then came Terry Terry, with the crowd responding, Mon Mon. Digi-Digi, Mon Mon, and Rookie Forever was another one, which used to be a Digimon greeting in Japan years ago, known by longtime fans, or Joshu Joshu, which means assistant in Japanese. For farewells, while he already has his signature Total Annihilation line that came up in an earlier program, fans suggested others like Otsu Terrier, which is a mix of his name and Otsukare-sama, a casual Japanese greeting used in work contexts. Tedieu is a mix of adieu in French and his own name. Finally, he settled on the greeting, Meat, meat, lots of meat. I'm Terriermon Assistant and I love meat, which was his favorite for obvious reasons. He even hopes it encourages staff members to give him meat. But in the end, he found it too personal. So the final choice was, Konbachigu, I'm Terriermon Assistant. He settled for the reference to his own special move, but said he might occasionally add, I love meat anyway. It is easy for all to imitate and reflects his personality. As for the farewell greeting, he didn't make any decisions. He might go with whatever he feels at the moment or total annihilation. He opened a new call, asking fans for ideas on what to call his fans. Terra fans? He also asked for a cute and friendly nickname for himself. The latest Digimon Ichiban Kuji Lottery, titled The Power of Two Shining Lights, will launch on September 27th across various retail outlets. Participants can purchase tickets for 850 yen each to win prizes. Prizes include an Imperial Dramon Dragon Mode figure as the top prize, followed by a Dukemon figure and figures of Vmon and Ghoulmon. Additional items include acrylic stands, hand towels with adventure themes, rubber collections consisting of coasters, keychains, and straps, as well as A3-sized clear posters themed after the series. A Last One Black War Greymon figure will be awarded to the buyer of the last ticket, featuring a repaint from a previous series. Participants can also enter a double chance campaign for another opportunity to win the Imperial Dramon figure. While the lottery is exclusive to Japan, the figures will be available internationally under the Ichibansho brand for pre-order. Digimon Super Rumble, a Korean game, posted a Digivolution clip featuring Metal Garurumon, Wargreymon, and their fusion into Omegamon to tease Omegamon's addition to the game in October. The clips perfectly recreate the original evolution scenes from the anime, with the added detail of Diaboromon alongside Omegamon, making for a nice reference, along with improved CGI. Digimon Web has launched its 110th official fan vote centered around the Digimon Pendulum Color series. Fans are asked to select their favorite mega-level Digimon from the Pendulum Color 1.0 through 3.0 releases. The poll features 17 Digimon, including Blastmon, Eldoradimon, Grankuwagamon, and others. Voting will close on October 9th. In celebration of China's National Day, the Digimon New Century team is hosting special autumn events from September 26th to October 11th. Players can expect a variety of rewards through daily sign-ins, quests, and gacha-style games. Activities include Autumn Stroll. Daily sign-ins offer rewards such as summon tickets, gold, and special items. Vast Forest. Completing story stages earns players gold, rare summon tickets, and more. Autumn Gacha. Using event tokens unlocks prizes with higher-tier rewards as players progress. Harvest Shop. Collecting items like wheat, corn, and soybeans from events can be exchanged for rewards. Ranking events. Competing for high scores by gathering event items offers exclusive prizes for top players. In addition, daily tasks, harvest challenges, and other themed activities provide more opportunities to win rare items, enhancing the overall gaming experience during the event period. Ghoulmon is set to be added to the Chinese Digimon New Century game on September 26th, bringing abilities focused on death-related effects. This Digimon is born from the fusion of Terriermon and Megadramon. Ghoulmon's abilities focus heavily on exploiting enemy vulnerabilities through death-related mechanics and denying resurrection. His normal skill, Death Arrows, targets a specific enemy and one random foe, dealing significant damage. What makes this ability particularly dangerous is its chance to apply Death Gaze, a debuff that lasts for 2 turns, weakening the enemy and setting them up for Ghoulmon's more powerful attacks. His ultimate ability, Eye of Explosion, focuses on a single target, dealing a larger amount of damage. If the target isn't afflicted with Death Gaze, there's a chance the debuff will be applied. If the target is already suffering from Death Gaze, Ghoulmon's attack becomes even more devastating, bypassing both the enemy's shield and invincibility effects, making it highly effective against defensive strategies. Ghoulmon's signature skill, Voluntary Fall, is a passive effect that triggers whenever one of his allies damages an opponent. If the enemy's HP drops below 50%, Ghoulmon follows up with an automatic attack on the weakest target. This ability comes with a powerful secondary effect. If Ghoulmon's follow-up attack defeats the enemy, that target becomes unable to be revived. However, if Ghoulmon is defeated, the previously incapacitated target can then be resurrected again. This skill has a limited number of triggers per round. Ghoulmon's Defiance of Death passive enhances his damage output while reducing damage taken. If he's defeated while any of his allies remain standing, he immediately revives, though at a cost. Each time Ghoulmon revives, he gains a stack of corruption, reducing his overall damage reduction. These stacks remain for the rest of the battle, making him progressively more vulnerable each time he is brought back. Ghoulmon's strategy centers on weakening enemies with Death Gaze, bypassing their defenses, and ensuring that those he defeats stay down, unable to be revived. His ability to continuously return to the fight as long as his allies are present makes him a persistent threat, though each revival comes at the price of weakening his defenses.